John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. So the Philadelphia Phillies are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Emerson Hancock. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The wind and the pitch. Jackson Chourio stands in now and watches strike one.
First pitch, 111.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Butler makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That one missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Oh, great stop to his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Tristan Casas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Casas, a slugging first baseman, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And the 1-0.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
One-two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And another ball. Got him looking. Now one away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now a chance for Ryan Bliss. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. Way outside, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Yeah, they'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Spencer Torkelson.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Nolan Shanuel in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down looking. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score. Top of the second. Bryce Harper to the plate. Hancock back to work. Rip to third. Boom. Goes on to first. Harper retired.
That is it. The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Acuna punches one foul right side. Oh, 0-2 now.
Well.
And that's down and away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Two outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Evan Carter. That's a slider for a strike. Two outs. And he takes a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Seattle. And now here's the veteran DH, Spencer Torkelson. The right-hander back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. And you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Just missed. Now fly ball to right center. On his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting fifth, the right field.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Lawrence Butler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And another ball. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Brooks Baldwin. The line to kick the pitch. And ball 1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And downstairs. The pitch.
Camp.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Tap to first. Shadowell takes it himself. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Termarr Johnson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. That one ripped. Rodriguez makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Batting out. The pitcher,
Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a pitch. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Mariners catcher, Will Smith. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Right side. Johnson. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting in. The shortstop, Tyler Black.
Tyler Black digs in now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Dominic Canzone, the next to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His 4th home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. That's in there, and that is strike one. Two outs.
Oh.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second here with two away. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. And he chases that one below the zone.
One strike.
Runner at second, two down. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Man on second, two down. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio.
The pitch. Chourio, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The wind of the pitch. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Chourio at second with nobody out. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Searches the zone for a strike, and the count's even at 2. That one just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Here's a high chopper. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Casas stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the left side, and he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. It's 1-1, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Designated hitter. Right.
One down, runner at first. Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And he'll 2. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
High fly ball down the left field line. On the move. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Bottom 4, and now for Seattle, Nolan Schanuel.
First baseman, Nolan.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is downstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Spencer.
In now is the Mariners DH, Spencer Torkelson. Caught looking his first time up. And that one off the outside edge. And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
And up next for Seattle, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
1-0.
All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through that one for strike 1. That misses the zone. 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners are down in order. Still tied, 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Hancock back to work. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Phils being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Pulls that one foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Carter checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down. That one drifts inside. That one the other way. Black gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 6.
Brooks Baldwin will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Brian Keogh getting ready to go. Phillips, the right-hander, also getting loose. 1 down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. 2-0. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez drop step going back. Out of here. A towering shot to center, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, one away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Termarr Johnson. That's in for a strike.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And another ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Lawler stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball out into left center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And he deals. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. And here it comes. Hit hard. That gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff down.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
No outs. Runner at first. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And the righty deals to the left side, but it is well fouled.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here comes a pitch. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Righty delivers. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Tyler Black up next for the Mariners. There's a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
That one almost got him. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When the 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Down the line. And that drops foul. The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball. That to right. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The bat, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. Just off the inside edge. Two outs.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The pitch. So now 2 on. And 2 outs.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Emerson Hancock won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a lefty out of the pen, Brian Keogh.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Acuna now. Fastball for a strike. Casas, the lead runner at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Slider misses outside. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Garrett Hill getting loose out there. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Butler sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Seattle, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Dominic Canzone. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Walker to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 5-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan Bliss. Going 1.
0-1.
That's down and in. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Yeah, there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
So, man aboard, Nolan Schanuel now at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. A 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Torkelson up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of inning number 7, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brooks Baldwin. Theo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. And a pitch.
Oh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air out to center. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now back. Second base.
Termarr Johnson stands in for the Phillies. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
1 strike.
The pitch. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Black fires to first on the run. 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and it remains 5-2. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Alcantara back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Buckner also getting ready. The pitch. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And now 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that misses off the outside edge.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The M's down by a pair. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Line and a base hit into right.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now for Seattle, Lawrence Butler, 1 for 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
It looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The tying run at the plate. That one hit to right. Acuna after it. Drops into the glove.
The bat. The catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
No ball. One
Boom.
strike.
At first, one gone. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. And now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals.
3-2.
In the dirt, blocked. He's in there. Boom. Into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One out and a runner at second. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Left-hander out of the bullpen, JoJo Romero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tyler Black getting ready to hit.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Dominic Canzone looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fall off foul. Left-hand batter waits.
One ball.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Bounced up the middle. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the 8th, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Jackson Chourio.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
As the lefty gets to work. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andre Palante up and throwing. Perez, the lefty, warming up as well. Runner at first with no outs here. That one at the knees for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ground ball could be 2. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And there's a ball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canzone settles underneath it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Tom Buckner on to pitch out of the pen here. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Here comes a pitch. And that one cutting but missing down low. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Abner Uribe, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Bliss. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Baldwin drifts towards it, snags it for the second out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Nolan Schanuel up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Phillies up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Schanuel at second with 2 down. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that will end the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 5 and the Mariners 3. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's the Phillies DH. Bryce Harper. And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Harper retired. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. That one drilled left field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Evan Carter stands in for the Phillies. Acuna dives back in. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Got a good eye there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
2 on, 1 out. And that one sliced foul. Here's a 1-2. Swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. At the belt and finals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. 0-2. Waves at the belt for the strikeout. 2 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mariners 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Abner Uribe.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Uribe, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. That misses. 2-2. And another ball.
Okay.
Three and 2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
He's 2 outs away. Lawrence Butler up next for the Mariners. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One down, base is empty.
Oh.
And that just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
1-2 now.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Slider misses outside. Three-two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher.
So last chance for the Mariners. And up next for Seattle, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
The 5-3 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 8 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.